Graffiti, the term, is a Latin term from old graph that has come from many, many years. People tagged on walls before it even was called graffiti. It was just a symbol of an expression. In Berlin, they tagged on the Berlin Wall. In Ireland, they tag up on freedom. So it's an expression, and Graffiti Nation is part of an expression with gentlemen that are here. We are here to show, hey, you know what? Yeah, it was right. And graffiti writers all know you don't go over anybody. Period.
I'm really happy to be doing this with Hope Community because we do have a particular history of providing our walls to, and there are some programs, you know, Creative Artworks for Kids, Groundswell that come every summer to East Harlem looking for a wall, and we give them when we have them. And so we take pride in, you know, we have a history of supporting this kind of expression, different kinds of forms, different age groups. And so that's why we were, you know, very, you know, or me personally, did not like what happened. Then the other thing is, like, you know, freedom of expression, and there's also postering, all different kinds of things that go on in the community. Personally, I've been having a battle for 2 months every day as I go to work. Right in the corner of a public school, there's a lamppost, and somebody has been putting over and over again a little white sticker that says, "Beat your kids," right next to a public school. I know that this is not art, but these are the kinds of, when you say dialogue, how can you have a dialogue with someone who's not there and overnight put something out like that? So it is important to have these dialogues.
My name is Katie. I do not live in this community, but I do come out here and I do look at the murals. And I know that art is a form of expression, and I do like art, and I believe that a lot of the teens out here are like looking for ways to express themselves. And I know it's not right that, you know, doing it over somebody else's work, but just like, you know, people were saying, space, where can I do this without getting in trouble, without getting arrested? Form of expression, there's nobody there to like sometimes, you know, come to, so we express ourselves through art, just like people express themselves through poetry, writings, you know, things like that. And some things are not right, and some people just want to be really stubborn for those people who actually do want to express themselves, so how they're supposed to express themselves. And I feel like a lot of the times when you're in art class and you're in high school or you're in middle school, we have to take art. So why, you know, always discuss about, you know, paper mache or, you know, little, you know, stuff about art? Why don't we get into you know, all this signature writings and these, you know, these other things that we don't normally hear, so people will understand, you know, why we do things and why other people, you know, make these murals and, you know, about the past and stuff. So I believe that a lot of people need to get into community in the schools and express to the kids, you know, a lot of things about art and how to form and express yourself as well.
Okay, very good. Okay, I mean, maybe the solution is the fact that we're getting condominiums here. Maybe that's the new space, you know? Maybe that's the new wall space. Maybe,
I'm a West Sider, so I come over here and I enjoy the murals. I admit that. But one of the things you have to consider is that there may be another reason for the tagging. One of the things we see in this community is a lot of gentrification going on. One of the ways to break a community is to destroy its culture. Our murals are our culture. And one of the things gentrification brings is homogenization. If you destroy if we lose our identity, you lose a lot of it. You lose a lot of our culture. We can't afford that. If we want to keep this community, we need to have an economic base. One of the reasons people come to this community is to see our art. So we have to keep our murals. We have to keep the artists in the community. What I would love to see is to see more murals, for the simple fact that that's a unique form of expression. If we actually developed our murals, we could actually have a whole neighborhood with landmark status, because it would be something unique in the nation.
No, they should come out. We should be more vigilant as a community. We should pay attention, put posters everywhere, signs, let's take care of our artwork. Let's watch for this atropello, for this kind of hurting sensation feelings. Let's look out and make sure that this doesn't happen to us, to our people, to our work, because you know what? It's a violation to the story or history of our people. Because if you violated somebody, you raped somebody, you go to jail. But you are raping the community through its art. So that's unacceptable. And unless you want to keep bringing money back and forth from Brazil to New York, which is not a bad idea, we got to do something about it. More than just complaining, I think, yeah, we have to be more vigilant, put out, like I said, let's do a movement or something, and let these people know, perhaps developers, that we're not going to tolerate it, okay?
There's a graffiti store, it's called The Bakery. Hope you guys know it's in the Bronx, in Southern Boulevard, right underneath the train.
Southern Boulevard at 174th Street.
Right, and my man, Sen Tu, teaches graffiti to children. He has classes there, and rule number 1 is, you're not supposed to tag on the walls. No graffiti on the walls, if not, he will not teach you. You're not part of the class, you won't be part of the graffiti posse, or be a real writer according to how he wants to teach. So yeah, they are teaching, because you got hip hop class, you got all this, but you're right. Art, graffiti is a form of art.
And you have to remember with graffiti art, there are no places that we can express ourselves like legally. Like for a young person wanting to learn this art form, well, where do they go to learn it? There's no place that offers it. We had a place out in 45th Road called 5 Points. They eventually shut that down. And what the police are doing now is telling people, if you have graffiti on your walls or this, that, you have to remove it, unless we're going to give you a fine.
There's so much art on television, graffiti on television, and you don't even see it, but it's there. Okay, in commercials, in a McDonald's commercial, the guy's coming right out of the McDonald's and he's taking a bite of the Big Mac, and there's a mural, graffiti mural there. So they're using it, but then they're trying to ban it. Just like breakdancing, when you was dancing in the street with the cardboard. They were banning people from doing that, but now it's all over the place. So graffiti is an art form, and it's here to stay. It's about how we control it, how we teach people, just like anything else. The trains was the biggest mass empire of communication through graffiti writers. And look what they did. They had to change the whole subway system. So yeah, they can be controlled if you educate, just like anything else. You know, sex or violence or anything, just like anything else. And there's gentlemen like James and every single artist, just like, you know, I'm an artist, Graffiti Nation is a movie about everybody. Anybody can see it. All you gotta do is just let me know, I'll give you the email and you can see it and you'll understand, wait a minute, these guys created an art form that now people are paying money for shirts, for murals, for billboards, for everything. But then, wait a minute, you can't do it though? We can't teach people? That's like saying, you know, you can buy something, but you can't sell it yourself. I can buy your art, but you can't sell your art. I'll take it from you. And that's where the culture is talking about. It's like, hey, well, you're taking our art, you put it on TV, you put it in movies, you see cops movies and all that. There's always graffiti. They show it in the hoods in these movies, but then all of a sudden they're saying, no, you can't. You can't do it. You can't show it. You're not allowed. Wait a minute, that's weird. And that's like everything else that the urban movement has been dealing with. So you know what? These people are saying, hey, I'm bombing.
To continue what I was saying before, that yeah, there are people that just want to express themselves in a positive way, but then there are also people that just want to tear you down. Yeah, but art is a form and expression. It's within you. Now, they may be able to destroy everything around you, but within you, you have that art, you have that emotion, you have that feeling. You want people to see your stuff and see what you're feeling. And what happens to the other person that wants to be, you know, known or wants to be expressed at the same time. But it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't give them a right to do that. And people are going to draw over your drawings and stuff like that. But no matter what, the drawings are still within you. That's a form of expression. That's part of you. You're letting it out. They're destroying outside, but they're not destroying something within you that's in you.